Hello, thanks for joining me today as I do my review on the Wunderbrow gel in the color black brown. Comes in a tube like this. You open it up and you get a brush and you get 0.105 ounces of product in this. And I did buy this on Amazon for I think $22. And again, this is in the color black brown. This is actually my second tube. I have been using it for quite some time now. So if you want to see a demonstration on how I apply this, please keep on watching. Okay, sorry if the demonstration was a little bit blurry or dark. I don't have exactly the best lighting right now, but I did the best I could. So now for the thoughts on the product. I do like that it stays on all day. It dries pretty quickly, so you have to move fast. I would not recommend trying to build more coverage after it's already dried, because then it starts getting really messy looking and you're putting wet stuff on top of dry, and so it just doesn't look very good. It's kind of like the same idea of if you put powder on and you put a liquid on top. You don't want to put something wet on top of something dry, because it just does not look right. So if you want more coverage and you want it to be darker, you have to work while it's still wet. For me, sometimes though, I do feel like it's a little bit too dry, and I didn't do a very good job on this one today. I brought it out a little bit too far, but my main concerns for my brows are the inner parts and then the top. Those are the parts where the hair is a little bit more scarce, and so I like to use it to fill it in, but I put it all over my brow just so it's evened out. I do like a darker looking brow. So like I said, sometimes this looks a little bit too light for me, so I will go back in with what I used to use on its own, which is the e.l.f. brow kit. Looks like this. You can get this at Target. Comes with the, I guess you can call this a gel, and then a powder, which this powder is what I use in my crease for my eyeshadow. That's what I like to use the powder for, and then the gel is what I use for my eyebrows, and it just makes it look a little bit darker. And this one I just showed you is in dark. That's the shade. So you see these little videos on the side of Facebook or whatever telling you, with girls like wiping it back and forth and like pouring water on their face and showing that it doesn't budge. But I found on my skin particularly, I don't know if it's because I have somewhat oily skin around the T-zone area, if I wipe it hard enough, it will come off. Like, I won't see. The thing that irritates me about those videos is you see them go like this and nothing comes off, and they show you your finger, but this is such a light gel that you wouldn't be able to really see it. So you'd really have to like take like a white tissue or something like that to prove that it didn't come off, because I can feel it on me anyway. It comes off, and if I scrub a few times, not scrub but rub a few times, I do see that it's coming off, even if I don't see it on my finger. So I mean, it still lasts all day as long as I don't touch it, and I like that it's easy to work with, especially using the angled brush. I know some people like to use the actual brush itself, but I think that would bring too much product for me. I've tried it before with a very light hand, and it has worked for me if I clean it up with this. And then of course it comes with a spoolie, so you can, you know, just take the hairs where you want it to. So I do this before I apply anything, and then a little bit afterward, just to make sure it doesn't look too fake. Like obviously my eyebrows don't look that natural, but it could be worse. I don't know. Maybe it looks natural to you. I don't know. I really like how it looks, and I'm planning on continuing to use it. And again, the other option that I really like to use is the e.l.f. product, but with this, it's definitely doesn't claim to be waterproof or smudge proof or anything like that. It definitely will rub off. So that's why I wanted to give this a try, because I saw all the rave on the internet about this, and actually I'm really happy with the product, and probably will stick with this shade instead of the jet black. That looks a little bit too dark for me. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comment down below and let me know, and I will see you in my next video.